Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Again, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders. We know those to be the elders of GMS. Greetings, salutations to all you brothers kicking out this word of sincerity and truth. It's GMS Dallas. You got Karate Zashamar. All right, and we're just gonna, bring a lesson out here in light of all the things that are going on, not just in Dallas. I mean, it's kind of hit home because we're in the so-called city of Dallas, and just all the things that are going on with the wars and rumors of wars. You had the whole sniper situation, and people are actually in a sense of how could this happen? Okay, this is a crazy. I can't believe this actually happened in my city. This, that, and the third. Okay, and we're just gonna bring to light, just a few things that the Lord is setting up, because the Lord is in control of all these things that are happening right now. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get this in Amos 3, and we're gonna show you how the Lord is in control of all of this, and we'll go into what we're gonna go into. Okay.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. I'm going to start at verse 6 actually.
Okay.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And right now what you see going on is, specifically in the Dallas area, the trumpet's been blowing for 7-8 years now. Okay. We've been telling people, look, Esau's the devil, and you the Israelites, all right, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to turn back to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, turn to your wicked ways. We've been blowing that trumpet consistently, week in, week out, in season and out of season, and the people aren't afraid. The people aren't worried about it, okay, because they're dwelling in the city without care, like Jeremiah says. Keep reading.
Yeah, I was going to even make a point too. When you also go to that trumpet, it's also an alarm,
right?
An alarm of war,
right?
Or maybe it might be ambulance or fire trucks. You know what I mean? That's what's going to hit these streets real soon. Like the brother mentioned, what we seen down here downtown last week, man. And the people got scared then, but when a lot of shit going on behind closed doors, and motherfuckers want to be asleep, they gonna be asleep, man. But when that trumpet truly sounds, man, we gonna really see how tough y'all really are, man.
That's right.
The ones that want to shoot you in the streets and flaunt your guns out in the club, man, y'all gonna be running around like some girls, like the scriptures say, man.
That's right.
All right. And continue. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Because the first thing that people want to say when their cousin gets shot, or they homeboy, they homegirl, or something like that, why would the Lord allow something like this to happen? This is just an atrocity. I can't believe this, and they forget, the Lord is in control of all of these things, okay? So he's allowing these things to happen because it's a part of the prophecy. And the only way that you're truly going to know what's going on, what's going to happen, is to get into the prophecies of the Spirit of Yahweh Yahushua that are only contained in this book, man. It's not contained in all them other books y'all into, the Egyptology and the all that other stuff about the Nephilim, all that stuff, man. It's not in there, okay? So if you really want to know what's going on, and the reason you guys don't know what's going on is because you're not occupied in prophecy, like Sirach says, all right? And we're preparing for evil to be set in this city. We know there's going to be more. That was light, man. What happened with this whole sniper situation, even though it was a setup, that was light work, bro. That was just like, all right, got that done.
and it's cool to rejoice about it, but at the same time, like the beautiful point this brother's bringing out, that it was light. It's cool to rejoice, but man, it's gonna get serious, man. So that means we should buckle down and be more serious with this thing, man.
That's right.
If we in this truth and we're not serious about this, you really got to buckle down, man. Because it's only gonna get worse.
That's right.
So yeah, it was cool to celebrate this, that, and the third, man. But man, I brought up this point in another one of my videos. You remember in the movie 300 when it was the Spartans had won the victory in one of the battles, and everybody was celebrating, but you got King Leonidas, who he felt good, but his face, you didn't really see on his face, man.
Yeah.
He kept his composure.
That's right.
Because he knew it was only gonna get worse. That's how it's gonna get so much worse, man. The kingdom's not here yet. We see it coming. We see all the stuff that the Lord promised us, which does comfort the spirit, but we're gonna catch a lot of hell, and we don't know how we're gonna be in that day. We gotta pray that the Lord keeps the spirit on us to be composed in his word, man. To stay spiritual, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be hard out here, man.
Nope.
All right, that's all.
And in saying that, man, let's bring out one of these prophecies.
That's right.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before. Like the brother said, we've been out here for over 7 years now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this camp.
And the elders,
so
30 years.
And the elders, been out here for over 3 decades now, and it's just showing, man. Verse 2.
Go back up and read that for me real quick.
This is 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
Right. And it tells you in Matthew 24, it's going to be wars, rumors of wars. It's going to be nation against nation. All right. It's going to be earthquakes in unknown places. Okay. So if you're measuring the time diligently, you're looking at these different signs that the Lord has given you, so you don't get caught up there like a thief in the night. Okay. The reason that you're getting caught up there in the thief in the night is because you're not measuring the time diligently. Okay. So this happened. So you got Russia and Iran together. All right. So the Brexit is going down. You're not looking at all these things. You're just worried about trying to have Netflix and chill, man. Keep going on.
Verse 2. The sorrows too. Went into that's the beginning of sorrows. Go ahead.
When thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, like the brother said, this is the beginning.
Right.
Most High just now starting to show you these signs right now.
That's right.
Verse 3, therefore when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Yep.
Man, one of the biggest things going on right now, that Black Lives Matter thing, man, is working its witchcraft on people heavy.
Yeah.
These false flags against so-called Negroes right now is what you're really seeing, you know, on these cameras. But it's happening to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because I remember when I used to preach with Brother Seattle, there's an incident that went down with a guy who was a wood carver, got shot because he had his wood carving knife on him. People out there marching for him. They done rocked the people back to sleep over that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They showed a video of another guy, man, who got arrested by the cops. They handcuffed him. He was a Latino. And his partner shot him. He got mad and killed the guy. He had him handcuffed. This is, once again, man, we get ready to start going through hell again. It's already happening. We are in hell. It's just about to get worse. You know, there's constant earthquakes going on. They constantly tell you about Fukushima, you know, other volcanoes that are about to erupt. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Old Faithful.
So, and the uproars of the people in the world right now, man, it's all over because the economy, this economy is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? The whole entire bank system is about to shut down because they want to give people this RFID technology.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, there's not a place you can go in any market. I was somewhere, and you know, I don't remember where I was. It's one of the places that I frequent in my community and get stuff to you know, eat and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that it's a law now that all of these card scanners, they have to have that chip technology where you insert your card now. You know what I mean? So that's just another part of the prophecies and measuring the time diligently. Because before you know it, we hear another 2 years, you know, this everybody gonna be chipped up, you know?
Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So, right. You know, we here living that time now, man. You're a fool to sit here and think that you could just stand toe-to-toe with these devils by buying a few guns. You saw what happened to Jake. Yeah, he had the military skills. Yes, he had those military skills, but eventually they ended up blowing his ass the hell up.
That's right.
A sniper against a Terminator.
Right.
Yeah.
And those were low-level Edomites. Those weren't even properly trained Edomites. There weren't no black ops, Navy SEALs, or nothing like that. Them just regular cops that eat donuts and be at IHOP every damn night.
Riding bikes and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
With sirens on them and shit.
What you gonna do against a Green Beret, man? Get the hell out of here. You know, but that's a good point, all right? And, you know, the Lord is in control of all of this, man. So, you know, when you have a spiritual eye, you're looking like, ooh, dang, you know. But once you come out of the sensation, you're like, man, the Lord did this because of that, all right? And we're gonna get that in Proverbs 16.
It's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
He's made all things for himself. That means he made colors for himself. He made people for himself. He made the prophecies for himself. He made Israel for himself. He made all these different things for himself. All right? Keep going on.
Even the wicked for the day of evil.
Because you can't have good without bad. Like it says, what is that? Ecclesiastes. Get on Ecclesiastes 3 real quick. There's a time and a place for everything. That's really a short excerpt of what that is. All right. There's a time to heal. There's a time to mourn. And the Lord set up the wicked for the day of evil. Okay. Now, of course, we're waiting on the great evil, but there's going to be skirmishes, like it says in 2 Edges 15. Before that, the plagues and the pestilences and all the stuff that's going on in Venezuela. All right.
There's a counterpart to everything.
Right.
You know, if there wasn't no evil, if you didn't have evil, how would you understand the good?
Right.
If there wasn't no good, how would you not understand the evil?
Right.
You know, it's a balance to all of this stuff, man. Yep. You know, the Lord is the perfect balance, man. And a lot of these people that want to put the Lord in your back pocket and see that why would God do this? That's because you really ain't spiritual, man.
That's it.
You don't think of the fact that this power flooded the earth, killed Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I mean? People die every day. Little children get hit by cars, man.
Yep.
But they'll be quick to say that's the devil. No, man, that's the Lord doing that, man. And that's balance. We don't understand the reasons why he's doing it, man. If you're not spiritual, you don't.
Right.
You know, but he's the ultimate balance out of everything, man. You know?
You know, and then just showing all this confusion that's going on.
Yeah,
look at these sell-out Negroes, man. That's about to take y'all down with them, man. This how you know shit is just twisted and confusing in Babylon.
Right.
You know? You want me to go ahead and bring that out?
What's that now?
In Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, bring that out.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
To everything there is a season.
That's right.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right.
A time to be born, mm-hmm. and a time to die.
Mm-hmm.
A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Man, and even with that, Esau, you getting plucked out, man. You getting sought out. We see you for who you are. You're being exposed. The internet has got you. Your time is up, man. All right? You reading up?
Come on. Verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal.
Yep.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
Yep.
A time to weep and a time to laugh.
Right.
A time to mourn and a time to dance.
That's right. You know, I mean, the whole chapter goes into the balance, you know, of both sides, just like the brother was going into. Okay, so if you don't have good, you can't have bad. If you don't have war, you can't have peace. If you don't have, you know, riches, you can't have poverty. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the reason why a lot of people, you know, whether you're Israelites or not, are in the situation that you're in is because you don't have balance. Okay, the minute that a person says something about the so-called white man and the atrocities he's done, you quick to call a person racist. You know what I mean? That's because you don't have any balance, because the pride of your heart have deceived thee. Okay, because you thinking that, oh man, because this white man has done all this stuff and got away with it, you know, you got a godlike mindset about a person that's going to get the worst destruction on the face of the planet and get annihilated off the face of the planet. Okay, and the Lord is going to use these angels like he's using these angels now to let all these people go. All right, you got it up.
This is Psalms chapter 78, verse 49. All right. He cast upon them the fierceness of anger, wrath, and indignation. Come. This is Psalms chapter 78, verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath.
You see that? It says the fierceness of his anger, not the angel's anger, not our anger. The fierceness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah anger is on these angels, man. Okay, keep reading up.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation. And indignation actually means righteous anger.
That's right.
And trouble, by sending evil angels amongst them. Shows you Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is in complete control, man.
That's right.
This brother brought up a good point. It's not like the angels feel this way.
Yeah.
You know? No, man, it's how the Lord feels, man. And the angel does the Lord's bidding.
That's right.
The angel's a robot to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He sent evil angels, which shows you there's angels on the right-hand side and angels on the left-hand side, man.
Right.
Whether you want to call them demons or whatever, man. He's sending those angels to do that stuff, man.
That's right.
Little kid gets hit by a car, that's an angel that did that.
That's right.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, that was an angel that did that, man. It was meant to stir up all the stuff going on. There's 4 angels in the I believe in the Euphrates. I believe now that's stirring in the four corners of the earth, holding back the destruction right now, man. But there's angels in the Euphrates. That's why there's wars going on over there right now. Still, the war's been going on for eons back then, man. That's some angels doing that, man. But that's the indignation of the Lord, man.
That's right.
That's the righteous anger the Lord has, man. That's gonna be the ultimate judgment of this place when World War III pops off and all those missiles come up. The angels gonna put the spirit of them people to hit that big red button? Nope. They've been wanting to do it now. Like one of the apostles brought up the Cuban Missile Crisis with JFK. You know, when they were supposed to send nukes up in the air and they held it back, they didn't do it. That was an angel saying, no, this ain't the time yet.
That's right.
But they gonna do it all at the same time, man. And the Lord's gonna guide the spirit of those missiles, man. Yep. By the angels. I'm sorry, the angels gonna do it by the Lord. Salaki.
That's right. So, so when you all see all these things going on with Alton Sterling, who really was a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Registered sex offender, all this kind of crazy stuff. Or Trayvon Martin, or what's another one? Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray. You know what I mean? And then all Eric Garner, all these Latinos that you see that are passing away and not getting coverage and getting their ass whooped, man. You need to understand, all right, that these people aren't innocent, okay? Through the spirit of the eyes of the Lord, these people aren't innocent, man. And we'll get there here. I got Job 4:7 for you too.
It was one more scripture. It's all good. It's all good. Verse 50. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to pestilence. Ooh. He gave all these people over to pestilence. All these people that that wasn't right for these people to die. They were so young. No, man. He gave their soul over to pestilence, man. He spared these people not. Like it says in Ezekiel 9:4.
That's right.
You know, spare not, neither have you pity.
That's right.
You know, he don't give a dang if you a child, if you a mother, if you a grandmother. Just like in the flood, man. He don't have no pity, man, because we don't know what we did in our past lives, man. Not even just our past lives, but this lives. If you ain't on the vibration of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, hey, you done did some fucked up stuff, man. And you got to hold that accountable. There's something that has to be done. And that's balance that the Lord has ultimately, man. He's merciful, but if you ain't right, he's going to show his wrath on you, and he's going to spare not.
All right? That's right, bro. I wanted to say this too, man. You know, don't you understand the game that the Most High is playing on this chessboard right now? This is for you 2/3, man.
Yeah.
Because every single one of you that keeps saying, let me tell you, this confusion that's going on. Some of you are getting angry.
Right.
Some of you still want to be in this Christianity belief of forgiving these devils for being as wicked as they are.
Right.
When you constantly see the confusion that's going on, then everybody saying one thing after another. Blacks are killing blacks. The stats are high on that to try to cover up their wickedness. Then you guys, why do we have this only for black people, not for white? Why can't we all be equal? Like, it's so much confusion going on in your words. You really don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Right.
It's all nothing but a bunch of babbling.
Yep.
So now, what the Most High says, since y'all can't understand, since y'all can't open your eyes or your ears to this word, he got something for y'all, man, because it's going to come down on you even harder. They telling you it's going to get worse with these race wars.
Yeah, way worse.
They telling you that in the news, man. This ain't going to be a good thing now.
Right.
Because the arguments that are going to start coming out now is, how the hell are y'all going to these other countries talking about democracy and peace and all this shit when you don't even have peace in your own damn country?
That's right.
So you think these other nations don't see that, or that they just don't understand what the hell's going on and all this other stuff? Man, I'm telling you, like, it's a bunch of things that the Most High is gathering together on this chessboard, and everybody's about to start getting slaughtered. Yeah, and it's going to come, once again, like the scripture says, it's going to come like a thief in the night, because a lot of you don't have your eyes open.
Yeah, a lot of y'all sleep, man. That's why he talks about to be sober-minded all over the scriptures, to be sober. And when a lot of people read that, they think it's physically, which in a sense, if you drink too much, yeah, it's good not to drink as much because it's done in moderation. But when he says to be sober, it's talking about a mentality.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you're drunk, you're not what's the word I'm looking for? You're not watching.
Right.
You know, you're unaware when you're drunk.
You're relaxed.
And you're relaxed, and you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and with you being comfortable and relaxed in this society and not being sober, man, the Lord can come in a thief in the night, but your drunk ass ain't gonna see it.
No.
You know, because you're gonna be too busy stammering over here. You're gonna be asleep.
Oh.
A lot of these people, they sleep, man.
Yep.
And soon as something crack off, man, now they go to church, man.
Yep.
Man, these churches ain't gonna help you out anyway, but now you trying to go to church.
Yep.
You know, it's too late, man.
And you know what? Real quick before you say that, that's why the video you did about July 4th is so powerful, because we were talking about how it goes into it was the sacrifice of it was one of the sacrifices during the summer solstice.
Yeah, it was a sacrifice for the summer solstice. 13 days afterwards.
13 days after. You know what I mean?
Number.
So while everybody eating barbecue and chicken, waiting on the next party to happen.
Yeah.
Right after you got done getting full and waking up the next day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
And I hope that the next attack is right after Memorial Day, or right after Labor Day, or right before, right before Christmas. That would be great. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that must be great.
If I should say this, man, before. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring out this precept real quick, man, here in Obadiah. This is Obadiah verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
That's right.
How are his hid things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is not understanding in him. The reason why I'm reading this verse is because what I had just brought out, man, what the Most High got laid out. A lot of this shit with this Black Lives Matter, this NAACP shit is funded by these devils. They telling you, man, one of those guys that got arrested, his home is the home that he's living in is owned by George Soros or something like that. George Soros. And man, these guys are just pretty much, man, being given that bread, and they're being tricked into thinking that they're doing something right for the so-called black people. And as this shit is going along and it's growing, they think it's a good thing, but really they still getting killed.
Nope.
Because there's no understanding of what this devil really wants to do. This devil has no understanding of how we think or what we really want, because he's plotting something different behind closed doors.
Nope.
He's working out his witchcraft, man. You guys are nothing but a big ass sacrifice, because really, who's running Black Lives Matter? A bunch of homosexuals.
That's right, brothers.
That's another crazy thing behind this: the witchcraft, the coonery, the confusion, everything, man.
Yep. You know what I think about the Black Lives Matter? Because Esau's really running that. Those are those slaves on the north. Back in the north and the south, it really wasn't about slavery. It's about they wanted to have the power to move the industrial and all that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So those same spirits coming back. You know what I mean? Trying to get black people to be on their side so they can get them to do what they want them to do again. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why, man, you guys need to see the stuff that's going on, how they working at witchcraft on you right this very moment. And once you think that there's a movement going on to try to get justice for you so-called Negroes, when guess what? You're not going to get any justice. We've shown, damn, I mean, I've only been around for a little over 3 decades. I haven't seen it my damn self.
Right.
I've dealt with racism. I've dealt with white folks hand to hand. Physically. They ain't just say a few words and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And plus, to get back on track with what I was saying, they're getting ready to start slaughtering us, man. They're making us look like the bad guys. Because that guy who went out there and killed those cops had a beard, wearing dashiki. And it's all a plot, really, to come at Israel, man.
Right.
And Obama just passed an executive order for military to start coming in now.
That's right, brother.
So once again, that witchcraft, they got y'all feeling sad for these cops that got shot, when these cops are the ones out there doing the wicked shit.
That's right.
When nobody understood why Jake got riled up like that. They just all know he was a bad person, he was a coward, but these cops weren't cowards for killing our people. These cops are not considered cowards for jacking up Freddie Gray, choking the shit out of Eric Garner.
Yep. They got a Blue Lives Matter movement.
Yeah,
Blue Lives Matter and all this other weird. See, that's that confusion, though. See, right. I don't want to drift off and make it seem like, we should be feeling bad for Jake for doing what they doing, but you're starting to see Jake is getting riled up, man. it goes right back into that witchcraft that's going on. People don't know who the good guy is right now. That's the witchcraft. That's the confusion that's going on with these devils. So it's getting extremely reckless, man, and it's all part of the plan to try their best to get rid of Israel, man. We are reliving 70 AD all over again.
Yep, it's gonna be worse.
And it's about to get terrible, man. What do y'all think happened during the time 70 AD with Vespasian, Titus, Domitian?
Right.
Cutting off water supplies. Our people started getting into cannibalism. They couldn't hold it down anymore.
Yep.
They fled all throughout Europe and Africa. Yep. What do you think is going on, Flint, Michigan? When you're bringing out stuff like this, they've jacked up the water system. There's things going on here right now that I just mentioned all in, just one breath. But it's just like, damn, this shit is happening all over again.
That's right.
And they're willing to make sacrifices of their own damn people to do so.
Yep.
To try to take us down.
Yep. And that's why the scripture here in Genesis that we're going to get is so relative, especially. We'll just bring it out. We'll show you why.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. No, I'm going to start at verse 8.
Come.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Right.
Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion.
He couched as a lion, okay? And the thing is, back in the 60s, you had Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, all these Judites, all these so-called Negroes that were starting to, speak out, this, that, and the third, the Black Panthers and Huey P. Newton, things like that, okay? But then what happened? They died down, they sold out, okay? And you know what I mean? They're the old lion, they couched down, all right? And keep reading.
He couched as a lion and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up?
All right, so now you're seeing all these different things happening now to where Jake is starting to get fed up. All right, Jake is starting to wake up. You got, of course, you have the potential men of the Lord. You know what I mean? We're out here in the streets trying to do whatever we can to wake up the elect and only the elect. Get the hell out of here, okay? But on the flip side of the coin, you see all these black conscious and in Egypt and people talking about Black Lives Matter. Okay, who's gonna rouse them up? All right, and that's what's happening right now, okay? You got that in damn.
Con, I was going to say this too, man. Like the brothers just said, man, those dudes died off, man. If you just seen there's a recent video that was just done with ISUBK running into Jesse Jackson, man. Look how burnt out Jesse Jackson looked, man.
Yeah.
Them Edomites got his ass under control so bad, they just tell him, man, get out there and do your fucking job, man.
Yeah. And that's the perfect example because Jesse Jackson is that old man, and then of course, ISUPK, you know what I mean, they're one of the groups that know they're Israelites, you know what I'm saying? So you got the old lion coming up against the one that's out there like, hey man, what's going on? You know what I mean? Now if they're men of the Lord or not, we don't know. But that's the prime example of that scripture being played out. Okay? And another thing that people need to understand is when you're looking at the scriptures, just because you read one verse doesn't mean it's going to happen in one day. All right? Judah's and lions will boost. This has been happening over generations. Okay? So when you read, you got to extrapolate. You got to take things and say, okay, this is this time period. Okay, no, this happened in this time period. Which is why if you're not a man of the Lord, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not on you, you're not going to understand these scriptures. You're going to read it like it's a book. Okay? That's why you don't get the script of Genesis 49, or that's why you think that Eve bit an apple and you know what I'm saying, all these different fables. You know what I mean? But you're getting roused up, and just like the brother said in 70 AD, those times are coming back. But the thing that's happening is so different now is this is going to be the worst time that the mankind has ever seen or known. Okay? Because then you had that one little contained area. This is going to be global what's about to happen now. Okay?
And if you're in the spirit, it's a very, very, very beautiful time to live in. That's if you're in the spirit. How about Shem Yahweh Shai?
Yeah.
This is something that's never been really witnessed before out of the repetition of the shit that's been going on right now.
Right.
We saw little stuff here and there and through the history books, but the stuff that we're seeing today, it can't compare. It's not parallel to what's happened before that. So that's why it's important for us to stay in the spirit as well. Because this is like a treat for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Lord's clearly showing us, you see what I wrote? You see what I wrote? Boom. Now look at it.
Right.
Shouldn't you be building up your faith now?
Right.
Should we not be in the spirit? Should we be in the spirit? It's a wisdom and knowledge. Shall be the stability of that time. Exactly. It's a very important time we living in, man. And if you don't believe it, man, you don't got eyes to see.
Right.
And that's why Yahweh said, "Blessed the eyes to see the things that I see," because a lot of people don't have these eyes to see the things that He saw, but we do, and we can measure the time diligently within itself, like the scripture was brought out earlier. You know.
Yep. And another thing, to piggyback on this point, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna be one of those men that get the privilege of writing these accounts that happen right now.
That's
okay,
right.
I mean, it's not completely bad now, but if you're a man of the Lord, this ain't it. When we get to the other side, it's gonna be more books written.
Book of life.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right,
and you can be one of those men that are gonna be sitting there pinning their piece and be like, this happened and that happened, and I saw a missile fly over the sky and it hit my mama, and then I rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be you. That's what you're fighting for. That glory. You want to be one of those men that in the kingdom of heaven, people say, man, that's that man. He's the one that stood up to Esau. He's the one that got his back broke. He's the one that got hung. He's the one that got put in the cauldron pot and still didn't take the chip. That's what you want, man. All right, you go ahead and get what you're gonna get up.
Con, this is man, and once again, is it? No, I got Daniel chapter 12. Salakia. Once again, man, this thing is happening, man, and the people not going to be ready.
That's right.
Because you know what, man, our people don't care anymore. Our people really don't care what their actions are or anything.
Nope.
That's why they're not going to be ready for this, man. I wanted to bring this up before I bring out Daniel 12.
All right, do you think?
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance doeth witness against them.
Yeah.
And they declare their sin is Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. You know, our people, man, y'all don't care anymore, man. Y'all want to roll with this homosexuality shit. Y'all want to roll with just any damn thing that these devils throwing out there, man. It's just terrible now. Yep. Y'all think we just gonna sit here and blend in with them and let them join us and everything? They don't want that. They really don't want it. They say they want peace, but their whole plan is to really kill you off.
Yep.
We've shown this a billion times throughout history. When they killed the so-called black leaders.
Yep.
When they brought drugs into the damn community, then they're coming in the churches, shooting y'all the hell up.
Hey,
you hear that right now?
You hear
it right now, y'all. So once again, man, this whole thing is spiritual, man. That's all you're gonna continue to hear from here on out, man. Is these sirens, loud noises. Soon you're gonna be hearing children and women screaming, man.
It's like kind of like a builder-upper, because let's say that fire truck, it could have been just a burning house, or it could have been a cat stuck in a tree, but it's that vibration that's being pushed out, and it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier until it happens. Because that's these angels we were talking about earlier, man. You know, the Lord could have just brought that as a spirit, you know what I'm saying, just to show as an example.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy is, I mean, we're not in a necessarily bad area in the city of Dallas right now, but you know, would have been here about an hour. That's the second siren I've heard in the last hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know, I want to go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince,
right,
which standeth for the children of thy people.
And just before you go just to that, Michael means he is like God. Okay, so when we went into Psalm 78 and said that, you know, basically the Lord has set up evil angels, this is a righteous angel, and he only does the bidding of the Father, just like the evil angels only do the bidding of the Father. Okay, so the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has sent Michael on a mission, and this is what he's doing. Go ahead.
Con. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
That's right. So,
even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered.
Yeah.
Every one that shall be found written in the book.
That's right. And the only ones that are written in that book is the elect. You got something on that?
I sure do. You know, it's the book the brother was mentioning earlier, from all the works that the righteous men have done, and even some of the wicked men that felt like the truth was going to be written in this book, but it's going to be made as the example.
That's right.
You know how not to be.
That's right.
But this is Revelation chapter 20, verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High, and the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life.
Right.
And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works.
That's right.
You know? So it's according to our works, man. We trying to be written in the book of life according to our works on a righteous end.
That's right.
Like the brother said, we want to be those men that didn't take the chip. You know what I mean? They got beamed up into the chariot. Our testimony of what went down in our words.
Yep.
You know? That's what we trying to be. We don't want to be on the shit end of the stick. Oh, the man that almost made it to the end. You know, he was righteous, speaking, always on the camera. But as soon as the chip came, he succumbed and took the chip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He sold his brother out like Judas. Judas is written in this thing, man.
That's right.
He was one of the 12. He's written in this holy book right here. But he's an example of how it shouldn't be.
Right.
You know? So it's going to be righteous ones, and it's going to be ones that get judged on the wicked. And we're going to be in that book, though. And we need to hope and pray that we're going to be on the righteous side of that book, man. You know? And it's, again, like I said, it's according to our words, man. So that's why we need to do this thing in righteousness, diligence, and sincerity, salakia. You know?
John, this is Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Right. What is it for you if you don't have the balance? If you don't have the, first of all, if you don't have the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, all right? His name ain't Yeshaya or Elohim or Yahweh or Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? All this. Yeah, you know what I mean? His name ain't none of that. So if you don't have that foundation, according to Proverbs 30 and 8, Proverbs 18 and 10, you know, what do you have, man? So why would you want a day like it's like this? It's like when you go start a job and you gonna need a certain type of tool in order to fix the house. If you ain't got your hammer, why the hell you trying to build, man? You ain't got the equipment to be considered a construction man. You ain't got the equipment considered to be a potential man of the Lord, man. You gotta have the right tools, man. And y'all run around here with hammers trying to fix a car engine, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no damn hammer. Like y'all are looking hella dumb right now because you don't have the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah first and foremost. Keep reading up.
Trying to put a together with a screwdriver.
You know what I'm saying? You got IKEA tools for your damn transmission.
Yeah, man.
The day of the Lord is darkness.
That's right.
And not light.
That's right. That's
As
right.
if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him,
Yeah.
or went into the house and leaned his hand to the wall and a serpent bit him.
That's right.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
That's right. So it's basically like an elephant in an elevator, man. You can't get around it, man. No matter which way you try to turn, man. All right, you're going to be like, man, I ran all the way to the city. And hey, you're going to get done, ate up. Like, for real, because the Lord, man, if you look at all these animals, man, they're coming for blood. The Lord's going to put that spirit on them, too. These gorillas and lions have been stuck in these cages all their life. All the fish that have been going, the birds. It's going to be worse than the Exodus and when you see the plagues, man. It's going to be the cops. It's going to be the gang. People going to be coming out of prison. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be pedophiles running loose. It's going to be people that like cannibals. It's going to be animals.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He's about to let Leviathan loose out the
church. Leviathan too.
You know, and that's the king of the sea.
Yeah.
You know? He gonna let him in, and that's gonna be part of the Lord's anger right there, man.
Yep.
You know?
So all you Rothschilds that want to build bunkers and go 30,000 feet underground, hey man, look, you're gonna get met by Leviathan. I mean, you're gonna get met by the man of the Lord. Leviathan gonna be looking at you like, yeah, they finna come for you. All right? Because if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna have dominion over Leviathan too in that time. All right? Go ahead.
God, if I could say this too, man. Once again, man, it goes for 2/3 of our people, man.
That's right.
There's right now, but what y'all seeing is going to get as it gets worse. That's why the scripture is saying, as a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, and a man leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right.
Like, it's just telling you, no matter where you go, you think you're gonna rest 1 minute, it's gonna be something else right there in front of your damn face. Not one problem after another.
Nope.
And examples of that is it ain't just those 2 shootings that went down.
Right.
Over the holiday weekend, was a man hung in another dang on state.
Yep, sure was.
Multiple people getting killed. People's children getting shot. Like that little boy who went into that dang on corner. Like, did he see that coming? When they lured him into the alleyway and they just killed him like that? And that was 2/3 of our people that did that.
Right.
So it's once again, man. Our people have that's why the scriptures say, "Arise and depart, for this is not your rest."
That's right.
Man, this place is about to get so dark out here spiritually. You're gonna even feel that vibe.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can't tell me y'all don't feel that.
Yeah, brother.
It's like, yo, man, this place is about to get real messed up, man. This is the Most High showing you His power, man, just like it was in Egypt.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, brother.
Exactly like how it was in Egypt, man.
Mm-hmm. God,
because didn't nobody see this, man? When it was like, yo, man, this is their power,
right?
Like these people, man, these are some special people, man.
Right.
It was so dark people couldn't see. Whereas in Egypt, like that's creepy.
Yeah.
They water turned into blood.
That's right.
Their crops are getting ate up by locusts and stuff like that, man. Come on.
Yep. It's gonna be like were you about to say something?
Go ahead.
It's about to be like a horror movie, bro.
Woo.
It was dark. It was locusts, crops of blood. Also, too, when you go to Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's the 17th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, they seen ghosts. They seen demons. They seen apparitions. You know, like the brother said, y'all don't feel that? Y'all don't feel the energy in the air? Mm-hmm. It's only going to intensify. It's going to amplify to the point where y'all going to be seeing demons and everything, man. The Lord is going to let loose.
Right.
Like when He says those evil angels, man, you going to see them. And they ain't going to just look pretty. They ain't going to look peaceful, man.
As Heliodorus.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You going to see some stuff that look like some stuff from Tales from the Hood, bro.
Yeah.
They going to look, man, bro, you gonna shit yourself. It tells you in the scriptures that grown men shall cry like women.
Yep.
You know? It's going to be a horrific day, man. That's why you got to have the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Like in the scripture, I'm bringing the scripture really quick. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower.
That's right.
The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So the name of Yahweh is a strong tower, man. So the rest of these people that's going to be out here getting messed with, man, they don't have the name, man. But we have the name, and that's our protection. Right. Like it says in Psalms, He's our buckler. He's our shield. You know, we have that to deflect the fiery darts of the wicked, man.
Right.
Whether it's the evil angels, whatever it is, man, we going to have that name as our protection to help us back down this evil, man. But the rest of these people that's out here in Babylon, Egypt, Sodom, they ain't going to have that, man. They going to be utterly laid waste. Sure. Some of them going to die from fear itself. Yeah, they're gonna have going to cardiac arrest like they did in Egypt when they ran across the atrocities and the stuff that they seen back there, man. This is a spiritual example, a symbolic representation of what's gonna happen next, man. In Egypt 7.0.
You know, if I could say this, man, this is why y'all not ready for this, man. I'm telling you, Obama just passed an executive order for the military to start coming out here. There's been reports of UN vehicles down in Virginia. Mm-hmm. They get ready to start doing curfews and stuff down there in Atlanta. When I seen that man crying on the news about he didn't know his son was like this and shit, man, that was some cowardly. Like I said, that's not a man neither, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, did y'all, like, I would not apologize to these people, man. If I know my son was this damn angry, he lost his way to the point where he had to get colonel. Like, no, do y'all, like, here, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all understand why my son got fucking mad? I feel the same goddamn way he do. Yo, I'm so sorry. I didn't know my son. Like, fuck all that, man.
And you being sorry ain't gonna change the way they feel. You still gonna get fired from your job. You still gonna get death threats. They still gonna come after you. So you might as well stand up and be a man.
That's my point. Like these devils is starting to show you they hatred towards you regardless. Now you said you had these so-called Negroes will sit there and say they didn't know their child was bugging out like that, but then yet now y'all getting death threats, but those cops weren't getting death threats from Jake like that. Their families wasn't getting no damn death threats. See, that's how backwards, man, a lot of you so-called Negroes are, man. Y'all really don't know. Y'all don't know what good actually is, man.
And to prove that they don't care about you Jakes, you know what I'm saying? You cats that want to be into these cops and stuff like that and go, like, what does the chief officer Dallas talking about, you know, if you got a problem, join us. We're taking the applications. You know what I'm saying?
And he was being sarcastic.
He was being sarcastic. He was being deceitful because he was being joining hand with them damn devils, man.
That's right. And they didn't even acknowledge the 3 black officers that got killed. They just acknowledged the white ones and the woman. Mm-hmm.
So it's about to get extremely reckless, man. I wanted to start at verse 19 again. It's Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Yeah.
And not light. Even very dark and no brightness in it. So once again, man, these are questions, man, that are being asked. So it's like, man, it's telling you, man, this ain't gonna be a good feeling anymore.
Nope.
Man, you ain't gonna be able to just sit down and take your kids in the playground. I guarantee you, the next thing, man, through the spirit, man, I feel it. Another Edomite is probably gonna bug out just like that Jake did and start shooting up some more Jakes.
Like Yasawam be saying, man, as soon as they kill Big Mama, it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as they kill Aunt Mammy, man, hey, Jake gonna start trying to run through shit, man.
Yeah, because that happened in, if you watch the movie Rosewood, man, they shot my man mom's right in front of him.
Yep.
He came, that man saw his mama fall to her knees right in front of the house. Next thing you know, he just started unloading on them damn Edomites, man.
Yep.
Had to get them kids up out the house. What do y'all think is about to happen? Listen, America about to be Rosewood on a large scale right now.
Yep.
You gonna see that Devil's Punch Bowl again.
Oh,
you gonna see the Trail of Tears again. That's why it's telling you it's gonna come like you're gonna see something different. It's gonna be all in one.
Yep. That's right.
Everybody's gonna be out here scavenging and trying to survive, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and those barbershop conversations, man, those are over, man. The Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl. Can LeBron James get another ring?
Oh man,
walking by and seeing a pretty chick and trying to all them days gonna be over, man. All right, this is gonna be the time of Isaiah 4:1. It's gonna be the time of 2nd Ezra 15. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to go down out here, man.
God, you can't even enjoy your woman right now if you're in the truth, man. You know, it's so much work that has to be done right now. It's like you can't. Or if you talking to a chick on the phone, there's no more time for that right now, man. It's no more time. It's like if you're not in constant meditation on this truth day and night, as the scriptures say, you ain't right, man.
Yeah.
If you putting your woman over this stuff, now of course we got certain responsibilities we have to follow. But if being in the spirit, you can notice it's so much harder now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dang, I want to talk, but I got this I got to handle. I got to read this. It's a video I got to do. It's a live show that's on right now. What's on the news? Oh, shit, another shooting? No, I got to be in the spirit. Right. It's so much more stuff going on right now to the point where it's hard to enjoy that.
Yeah.
You know?
Your quote-unquote life is on the back burner, man.
Man, bro.
And you just need to get used to that. You need to swallow that pill or not. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother, just like say, or not. You know what I'm saying? But either way, man, like the line is being drawn in the sand. All right, and Lord willing, we're those brothers like it says in Joshua. No matter what, I'm gonna serve the Lord. All right,
that's right.
Me and my house gonna serve the Lord. All right, and it was talking about house, talking about you. Don't worry about your family and what they gonna do. You know, I did a video last week about your family gonna take the chip. You know, I asked one of the people in my family, like, if they come and torture your son, what you gonna do? Well, like, I'm gonna have to take the chip. You know what I mean? Just like that. So, and it's gonna be the men that you look up to and think are so great and uncles and you thought was so awesome. They're gonna be the main ones ratting you out. They're gonna be the main one. Oh, he over there. Be the main ones taking. Oh, hey man, my food stamps ran out. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Brothers that you thought was like on point in these camps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dang, he did it. Dang, you saw what happened with the last Passover. Yeah. Man, all the brothers that left this, I was like, dang. Like I thought that brother. Oh shoot, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. You know what I'm saying? So stay on your watch, man.
That's right, brother. That's why it also talks about faith being a gift, bro.
That's it.
Like so many people can claim that they have faith, but as soon as hell hits these streets, man, we're gonna really see who has that gift of faith, bro.
Real talk.
Like the Most High just ain't say it was just a gift for no reason, and it's one of the best gifts to have, bro.
Yeah.
You can be a prophet, you can be a preacher, whatever it is, but if you don't have faith, all that stuff's null and void.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
It's an important gift. That's why when that day comes, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but if you keep the faith, you good. We gonna really see how hard it is for a lot of people to keep the faith.
Con, if I could say this, brother, man, man, it's so many things that are running through my mind of what you just said, man. Like people in their faith, man. You know how many people are gonna get tested, man? There's Jakes out there that may even be a part of GMS, man. You know what's gonna happen? Just like how you see some of these shows, thinking like, yo, we gonna give you a plea bargain and all kinds of shit. We know you got a past criminal history, and all the shit. We gonna lock your ass up.
Yeah.
We'll expunge all of that if you give us these other men.
I was gonna say maybe. I think,
I'm telling you, man, because I feel that through the spirit, and I know a lot of you are weak as hell, man.
Yeah. Yep.
I can, man. It makes me so angry in saying this because I'm gonna just say it right now, man. I was a fucking officer in the military, man. Excuse my language, man, but I was a military officer, man. I used to lead soldiers and stuff. Man, I saw how weak a lot of these soldiers were, man. Even when they were being done wrong, some of them just took it.
Yep.
They just took it. But when it comes to some of you brothers who talk about being militant in this truth, man, your actions show otherwise, man.
Yep.
And it's crazy. It drives me kind of crazy because I'm like, yo, I see sometimes, man, dang, you know, man, your brothers better check yourselves, man, that's calling yourselves leaders too.
Oh.
Who falling out of GMS.
Yep.
Who had claimed to be leaders, man, but just refuse to give the respects to the apostles, man.
Yep.
And the elders, man. Some of y'all gonna get checked, man. When y'all faith is getting tested like that, whoa. I'm trying to tell you, some of y'all ain't gonna be quick on your feet like that.
Yep.
Gotta appreciate it.
Yep.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Yep. Yep. And I want to say this, I'm not even gonna go to the chip. When they start putting our faces on CNN, and you got to go into your job and explain to them, and you got to look at them in their face, and you got to feel that glare all damn day, and you go on to lunch, and the same people you used to go to lunch with don't want to deal with you no more. If you do deal with people, and you go to whatever, you know what I'm saying?
My job, I wouldn't fuck, bro.
You know
I be doing my thing, man.
But
I know what you mean.
But a lot of y'all, man, in this truth, y'all care about what people in the world think about you, man. You know what I'm saying? And the minute that you put in a real hot seat, you know what I'm saying, to where people is like,
right.
You know what I mean? You check on your social media sites today, fuck you, nigger. Can't wait to see. I know where you guys are at. All that when all that shit happened, bro. This before the chip. You gonna start seeing the drift right then. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of you don't have your mind made up about what you really want to do, man. You built the house, but you didn't count all the costs, man.
That's right.
What's that scripture? Count all the Luke.
Count all the, but I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying? You got to count all the costs, man. All right. It don't matter if you've been in this thing 10 years, 2 years, 15 years. All right. Because just like Apostle Carr said, it's always stuck with me. You could be doing this thing for 20, 30 years, man, and the Lord just take the spirit off you, and the brother that just don't even just riding a bike, he choose him. You don't know, man. All right, so on every corner, man, like as far as you trying to be a brother, that one thing that you can do, picking up a brother, you know what I'm saying, or making sure that the tithes are paid, or doing all these things. Those things that you're doing are building your spiritual bank account. They're building your faith. All right, you don't know at what point that the Lord is going to test you, but it tells you in the scriptures, fear not. All right, and that point in time, I'm gonna tell you what you need to say. I'm gonna show you what you need to do. Okay, but if you're not practicing right now, meditating on these scriptures day and night, looking at situations, seeing what you need to cut off within yourself. All right, a lot of brothers aren't praying and fasting enough, man. You need to start praying and fasting and being like, you know what, I should stop doing this as much. All right, I'll tell you, me personally, I was drinking too much, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna chill on that. Okay, I want to be, you know what I'm saying, I want to get more shit, I want to do this, that, and the third. So that's something I cut off. You know what I mean? But whatever your thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, start cutting that stuff off now, because your comfort's about to be taken away. All right, and if you're not used to, not drinking as much, and and all this shit hit the fan, and you don't know how to cope with shit because all you doing is going to hit the bottle every time you go through something, you're gonna be assed out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your thing is, I'm a binge watch Netflix, you know what I'm saying? And you going through that situation and ain't no electricity, what the hell you gonna do? If your thing is, oh, I like being on the internet and scrolling and making beats or doing all that, man, you gotta let go of these comforts, man, because that's what's gonna get your ass caught the fuck up, man. What you like to do, what you into this world, man. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that you can't do this, you can't do that, but in your mind, you need to be able to walk away from anything, bro. Just like it's saying Heat. He said never be in a situation you can't walk away from in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the case. Okay? My woman know I walk away in a heartbeat, bro. She know I force it. Okay, I get it. I know you'll walk away. You know what I'm saying? I will walk away from anything if it keeps me from this truth, man. And that's the mindset you gotta be in, man.
That's right, brother.
Fuck all that other shit, man. Either you gonna be about this truth or you gonna take your ass up the block, man. Okay? Because when I'm around brothers, if I say I'm gonna die for this brother, I'll die for this brother, man. I don't wanna be around no punk ass nigga, man, that I don't know if he gonna be down for this whole thing and gonna sell me out, man. That's why you rebuke. That's why you exhort. That's why I said open rebuke is better than hidden secrets, man. Okay? Because it's out of love, man. Because we want to know, hey, what's going on? What's up with this, bro? What's this? What's that? What's that? Okay? Because we a body, man, and everybody has their functions. And if you're the liver, all right, and if you ain't got no liver, you can't exist, man. So everybody got to work their part in the body. And if you're not trying to work your thing, your gift in part of the body, then you ain't got no use, and you gonna get us caught up there bad, man. Because it ain't about just one brother. It's all of us, man. The one decision that you make in this truth, one decision that you make outside of the camp affects everybody, man. It ain't just about you no more. So you can't be out here in the club and doing all this dumb shit. You can't be out here, oh man, hey man, I need you, hey, can some brother spare me $1,000? What you need $1,000 for? Well, my rent due, bro. You didn't know your rent was due 2 weeks ago? These basic situations, man, to get you on a chariot, man. Just start applying things to yourself, man. Because every decision that you make from this point on affects everybody in this brotherhood, man. All right, from here all the way to you think the elders don't know what be going on? All right, you think they're just up there just teach, man? No, they watching, seeing what the hell going on with all these camps, man. That's why you see so many camps getting booted that you never expected. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on their watch. Are you on your watch? Okay, don't just depend on the leaders of your camp to do everything. Get on your watch, man. Build your spiritual resume, man.
And that's what that brother's saying is basically stay in your lot too. You know what I'm saying? And not try to, everybody's not going to try to be. You have brothers who used to micromanage, man. They used to be a part of some of these camps, man, and they screwed up big time because they weren't being spiritual.
That's right.
And letting brothers really play their role in here, and they was just too busy trying to run everything.
Right.
That's one thing that you guys got to understand about being a leader, man, is checking up on your soldiers. If y'all want to look at it like that, man, being militant in this truth, I hear brothers say that, man, but you really got to understand what that means, man. Checking up on your soldiers. If some of your soldiers just ain't showing the hell up, man, get rid of them.
That's right.
It's really time to start giving people the boot, man.
That's it. That's all.
I say that, man. I say that with confidence, man, because it's like, it is frustrating, man, seeing certain brothers that just don't care anymore.
Yep.
Or at least do a sit down. If you're unable to make it to camp,
yeah.
So I understand, man. I understand. Salaki, brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say what you're about to say.
I'm just saying, especially with this camp, man. If you in this Dallas camp with all the lighter things that have been going on within this community, this city, and you ain't done nothing, you ain't spoke out at all, the hell with you, man. To the hell with you, man.
That's right.
And if you feel a certain type of way, fuck you, man. You ain't doing the work, man. That's all I care about. Ain't about no respect of persons. I don't dislike you. But if all this stuff that happened this whole week and a half, 2 weeks, and you ain't got nothing to say, hey man, I got hey brother, can I come through?
Right.
Because bro, I ain't got a computer, I ain't got this. Man, please, when you want to get some pussy, you find a way, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How much more for you? How about Shim Yahweh, man? Find a way, man.
Yeah, if you feel a certain type of way about it, then yes, this is directed towards you because deep down in your spirit, you cut.
Find a way, man.
And that's what it comes down to, man. A lot of brothers, man, don't really understand what it means to do work.
I don't want to hear shit about I'm busy and I got this and I live here and my car and my internet. When you want to get some ass, you find a way, man.
That's right.
a dirty piece of woman, and you can't do this is your save. This is it.
Hey, really quick too. Not even just find a woman. If you want to get to work, you find a way.
You find a way.
And this is this is more important than the work that you got.
Kind.
You know, so if you make an excuse like you can't do a video or do the work, but you actually going to work, man, nah, man, you going off, man.
Kind.
You going the hell off, man. This should be the most important priority, man.
That's it.
And if it's to the point where it's taking you away from these scriptures, man, you finna be out this thing, man. The Lord's finna spew you out because you being lukewarm, man.
That's right.
The scriptures are here for a reason, bro. These verses of double-minded men and lukewarm, and man, this is here for a reason, man.
Yep.
Because it was men back there as an example, man.
Yep.
If you watch, man, hey, man, it's time to get serious, man.
Yep.
That's right.
All this shit going on that we see all over the place, man, and you want to cuddle with your wife all the time? You want to get away from doing sit-downs? You want to be with your family, man? No, man. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
God.
You ain't want this anyway, man. You was that man that Luke, the 14th chapter talked about, man.
Yep.
You had bidding to do, man. Let the dead bury the dead, man.
That's right.
Let the dead bury the dead, bro.
That's right.
Con. Hey, I got a scripture real quick. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Yep.
According to as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber. Some of us, man, even some of these dudes, man, you know, when the scriptures say many are called and few are chosen, some of you been rocked back to sleep, man.
Yep.
Some of y'all fade off to the background, don't do no sit downs no more, don't do nothing. All because a lot of you really came into this, man, because you didn't have nothing going on in your life.
Yep.
Or you wanted to be a part of something rebellious.
Exactly.
And you were being carnal minded.
That's a good point, brother.
So that's really what a lot of you that are no longer part of this truth, man, we're coming into this thing for, man. They had this one dude, man. It took a while, man, but the Most High's judgment came upon him, man. The minute nigga, that's what they call him. And he was part of GMS, man. Slept with another brother's wife, man. Then went off into another damn group of Israelites, man. Kept lingering around on that camera. You kept seeing his ass down. Then the Lord finally put him on his ass, man. Paralyzed his ass.
Yep.
Sit your ass down. And he was still committing adultery amongst those other groups.
Yep.
So these niggas wanted for some type of pleasure or just to be a part of it, man. And got rocked back to sleep.
And I'm gonna tell you something too. You lukewarm brothers, the Lord's finna start killing you niggas, man.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pop a bottle. Hey man, that brother there, hey, whatever. Like I'm just not at a place where I'm gonna respect their purses no more. Like I ain't gonna say I wasn't at first, but now I'm like, man, if you ain't doing the work, fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you start getting into these car wrecks and plane crashes and you ate the wrong thing and now you got food poisoning and now you got staph infection from, I mean the Lord got, bro, it's 1,000 ways to die for real, bro. You can go into the shower and don't have no sandals on and it'd be some mold in there. You get staph infection, man. I had a roommate in college that died from that shit, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a million ways that the Lord can take you out, bro. But when it does happen, I'm not gonna be sitting there crying and going to your funeral and nah, bro. Black roses, keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to finish this. It says, according as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber.
Yeah.
Eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. So once again, man, a lot of you don't realize, man, that when you don't apply this truth in your life, man, you laying snares and traps for yourself. Right. Some of you that don't get up and pray. Yep. Those are the things, man. I'm telling you, I know there's a lot of brothers probably don't even pray, man.
They don't.
Ask the brothers do Adawan's Palau, Shemai prayer, send up a curse in Hebrew, man. Some of them can't do it, man.
Yep.
And that's real talk, man. Like, and just how you conduct yourself in your regular everyday life. Some brothers, man, have brought that into this truth, man. I've witnessed it, man, going through a lot of these camps, man, and it's just like, yo, some brothers just thought, I'll give you a good example. Some brothers thought because you didn't have to smoke weed anymore, Now you can just start digesting it because you found out it was an herb and it's used for medicinal purposes, but some of you were using it for recreational purposes.
Man, that shit is if I can even interject, bro, that shit is a stumbling block, man.
Right.
It really, really, really is, man. Like, I'm telling you through experience. Man. It'll mess your thoughts up and everything, man.
Yep.
That stuff's a stumbling block, man. That's why it's only decent, like the apostles say, whenever you sick, whenever something you have an infirmity with you, man. If you're doing that for medicinal purposes, man, no, man. The Lord will bug you the hell out, man.
That's right.
That is a huge stumbling block, bro. It's like I had to interject, man.
It keeps your spirit gets open to all those demons.
Yeah, yes,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
Cause man, it's something, man, that you gotta pay attention to, man. There's so many things, brothers. They even make assumptions, make incorrect judgments. You know what I'm saying? Without really analyzing what's going on around them, and then it's just like, man, everybody makes excuses for everything. We need to stop that, man, and be straightforward and to the point.
That's it.
This is why when things really do go down, man, a lot of these brothers ain't gonna be ready, man. I see that, man. Amongst certain brothers, man. It's just gonna be like, yo, you're not gonna make no quick reactions, man. Some people think I guarantee you, some brothers. So I ain't talking about. It's just Israel, period, man. Brothers think they could just hold it down and stand against these devils by themselves. That's what Jake thought he could do when he killed those damn cops. Yeah, you got carnal minded, but they took your ass down. You didn't take no one. You really ain't. You killed 5 cops. That ain't shit, nigga. That was a rat's nostril that you just took down. Like that wasn't shit.
Right.
These motherfuckers about to get. They're about to get in our asses now.
Nah, spirit, not the spirit. I mean, the excuse.
Okay,
Going into the excuse. Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
Right.
Con, once again, and that's something, man, a lot of these brothers got to understand too now. Stop giving stupid excuses, man. Stop trying to justify your actions, man, because sometimes, man, it disturbs me if I see certain brothers, no matter what camp it is, try to bring this vibe of what they did in the world into the truth.
Yep.
And you justify your actions, man. Read Proverbs. If you brothers get a chance, read Proverbs 17 and 15, man. If you justifying a person's actions, you're an abomination to the Most High.
That's right.
You justifying your actions, you're an abomination to the Most High. Because you're not doing things righteously, man. And then we all wrestle against the flesh, man. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
I even say it for myself, man. I've had stumbling blocks too. I've gotten carnal, man, out there preaching one time shit to the point where I got suspended.
Right.
So I had to check myself, man, and got back on point, man. And I learned from that. Hold on, I wanted to finish this real quick. This is Romans 10 and 10. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back away. So once again, if y'all don't start seeing what the hell's really going on, man, and paying attention and putting in this work, man, the Most High got some. He gonna have them snares laid out for you.
Real talk.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Yeah.
Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Yeah.
You know, you can believe you right in a certain situation, you being rebuked, reproved, you know, whatever it is, man. You can believe you right. Oh no, I shouldn't have did this. No, they shouldn't have did that to me. This is the scenario. No, man, if brothers see it, man, and you the only one that don't see it, man, you gonna die. Straight up.
Real talk.
You gonna die if you don't get your effing act together, man.
Right.
All the stuff going on out here that we witnessing, man, and you wanna make an excuse for some bullshit why you can't do the work? You know?
Come on, man. I hate that shit, bro.
Come on, man.
I hate that shit, bro.
You gonna die. You wanna make an excuse. It's an excuse for everything, man.
I hate that shit.
You bringing your attributes from the world into the truth, man. That's that old nigga that was supposed to be purged out a long time ago, man.
You didn't renew yourself, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't born again, man. You just calling yourself born again and part of a brotherhood because you felt like you wouldn't be part of something, man.
Yep.
You brought your worldly self into this, man.
Yep.
I say this every time, man. You know, I love the answer that Apostle Gabar gave me a year ago, man. Over a year ago, when he came and visited us down here, man. I asked, man, what makes brothers bug out like that just fall off, that you thought was on point when it came to this truth? He said, man, because they wasn't spiritual to begin with.
Never in them.
That's right.
It was never in them. So when you see brothers doing that, man, you kind of see like, man, yo, and you got that funny feeling about it. It should tell you, man, that's the spirit telling you, man, that brother's off.
Yep.
Especially when it's a repetitious mentality.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that for you brothers, man, because it's like, yo, man, we really need to get it together, man.
That's right, man.
And I say that out of love for you brothers that's still in this truth, man.
Than in this world. And you know what I mean when I'm saying in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Did not the scripture say, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world"?
That's right.
Did it not say if you're not an enemy, if you love the world, you're an enemy with the Most High, which makes you an enemy of the Most High? But you an attacker in the world, and then okay, yeah, it's Tuesday or it's Friday, yeah, I gotta go to camp. No, man, it don't work like that, bro. That's wavering, man. That's being double-minded. That's being lukewarm, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta go to work. I can't do videos and everything. But as soon as camp come along and Tuesday, you there. That's right.
Yep.
And now it's getting to the point where now Jake won't even. You know what I'm saying? That'll make it to the point where you don't even want to go to camp no more. And make an excuse why you ain't go to camp. Which you had needs to go to camp. You had a way to go to camp. When there's a will, there's a way. But now it could possibly go to that, where you ain't even making camp to the point where you fall out. You don't believe no more. You know, you start smoking weed again. You know? You start hanging with your old friends in the world. It happens like that. Yeah, I'll do that to you, man.
And it's never when you see a brother falling out, you know what I'm saying, like the brothers that we've seen fall out in the last few years, it's never just a 1 week and then they're gone. You start seeing the patterns, man. Mm-hmm. And I've been in this camp long enough, I've seen enough niggas fall out, but it's like it's the same pattern. You slowly just start creeping away. You don't see them. You go on their pages, you don't see no type of work going on. You know what I mean? And then eventually you like, oh shit, you know, you check on their social pages. Oh damn, the dude was here.
He on social media more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You on social media with your people and with your female, whatever, more than you are. Because the reason that you know there's a personal issue with it is because at the end of the day, bro, we are in the information age. We're in the internet age. Everybody got these type of cell phones, man. You know what I mean? It's nothing for you to get a web recorder on your phone. It's nothing for you to do a sit down on your phone. Exactly. It's nothing, man. We're not in the 1995 era no more, man.